I'm Brenda.
I'm Dave.
And this is Coffee and Cards. Dave and I used to do Coffee and Cards together all the time. It's been a little bit.
It has.
So today we're going to do we're going to start with a general reading and then we'll get into some questions.
Awesome.
I'm going to hop up and make that chat just a tiny bit bigger.
Okay, we'll start pulling cards then.
Okay.
So what does everybody need to know about today?
Dave is ready to jump in.
I am.
He's been seeing me have all the fun, so he's ready to have some fun too.
I am. Okay.
As you join, say hi, let us know you're here.
So the first card we get is reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Next card is embracing enthusiasm. Shout out to the heavens with happiness.
Yes, I agree with those.
And last one is vast vistas. Expand your horizon. And the underlying energy is answering the call. The time is now. So very positive.
Do you feel any resonance with that message?
I do. Yeah, no. It's definitely doing your heart, what your heart's desire, following that passion, dreaming big. It's definitely in the order, and definitely the time is now. Things couldn't be more interesting than right now. So, yeah, it's time to step up and answer that phone, that call.
Hi, Tara. Welcome.
Hey, Tara.
And
so, what do you have for the tarot side of this?
well, the King of Pentacles is trying to jump out. So, definitely energy in the physical about bringing in stability.
Yeah.
Abundance. So, the current energy, 10 of Cups. So, are you finding that love and appreciation for the people in your life that you value? Because then you get the 9 of Cups crossing that. So that looks like a lot of love right there. So that looks sweet. That feels very beautiful.
Yes.
Definitely in alignment with your message. So are you ready for things to get really good? The foundation is the 5 of Wands. And in this deck, it's always like they're all working together. If they don't work together, they can't get to that fire. Like they all have to work together. And that's part of answering the call. We all have an individual gift. We do have Cash.app. It's in the description. Thank you, Beatrice. In the immediate past, we have the High Priestess. Are you getting the messages? The veil is like super duper duper thin right now. Like the messages have been crazy. There's been a lot of things going on energetically.
Like karma clearing.
Yeah. The headspace is the 8 of Cups, which is about doing the work. Are you doing the work? What spiritual work are you doing? Where are you making forward progress on your path? I know I've stepped into Reiki lately in a new way. We've done like 5 entity things in the last couple of weeks. It seems to be the new part of my path opening up. So where is your path opening it up, Dave?
Well, got a big sound bath on Monday, so that's a exciting thing. So
yeah, tell me more.
Following that passion, get to go work at the Indianapolis Public Library for their Employee Appreciation and Health Day. So gonna introduce a whole bunch of librarians to sound healing. So really excited about that.
That's good.
It is.
Love that you're sharing your gift.
Yes.
Okay, in the immediate future, we have the 3 of Swords. And in this card, I feel like it's you're doing the healing work on that. I know through sound therapy, I've done a ton of healing work. So if you're looking to get some new healing in a different modality than you've recently done, maybe try some sound therapy. I know.
I recommend it. I mean, it's
did
with
so
all
much.
All that energy that's going on, it just that sound healing kind of gets your everything kind of back into alignment and vibrating at the correct frequency.
I know it did so much for me opening my path. Because you have a contract with this, the 3 of Pentacles in the current environment. Are you listening to your guides? Are you working your path? Are you finding your soul tribe? So are you doing that? because we feel like other people are seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles in a good, solid place as a leader, are you being that leader? Are you being that person that is stable in your path, that is showing other people you can do this in the day to day, you can do this in the physical, you can trust that because you know what? I'm doing it every day in the day to day now. Every day I'm doing energy work.
Yes.
It's nice to be booked every single day. We're really enjoying that. For the hopes and fears card is the 10 of Wands. Are you ready to let the burden go? It's been really heavy energy the last 2 or 3 years. And as we get closer to overcoming the dark is just fighting really hard right now. And you know why? Because we are ready to walk a new path. We are putting this down. We are going in a new direction towards the light. We're not carrying a lot of heavy baggage with us from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. And the outcome on that is the Fool. Are you ready for a brand new beginning? Are you ready for a brand new future? January starts, where everything's going to begin going forward through the year. Everything's changing into a new sign. The energy next year is going to feel so much clearer, so much lighter. We feel a lot will be revealed over the winter time. You get the 5 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Judgment card. So doing the work, releasing, healing the past, and then letting it go and being ready to stand in your power, in the thing about taking action, because wands are about action, and that king of wands is definitely taking the action. He is not holding back. He is ready to move forward on mission. He's listening. My little Celia, my little Celia bird, always guiding and listening. And I know I have been taking the action. She's like been start doing Reiki. So like Reiki's blown up for me. Energy attachment thing. I guess I didn't realize how many people have an energy attachment. So if you're seeing this at a later date and you feel like you have something with your energy,
reach out.
Reach out. We have a special on Reiki right now. Energy clearing.
It's definitely made a difference.
Yes. Okay. And the cards that want to come out is fill up your own cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. Divine timing, let go of control. Source is working on it. Twin flames. Split souls, duality, light workers. Here's my twin flame. Personal karma, which is the karma you bring into this life, the karma you accumulate daily. And the North Node, which is, where is your North Node? It is your mission in this lifetime. And we can't finish without family karma, generational and ancestral karma that, we have come to clear. I know we don't always realize it, but we are all doing the work every day to clear the karma. Like, look at the patterns of your family and see what has changed, what you have changed from the typical family pattern. Where are you? The reciprocity card want to come out. How are you at receiving? Is the relationships equal? Where are you changing that?
Yes. So, awesome.
Yeah. So we'd like to welcome everybody, and we are.
Make sure you say hi in the comments.
Yeah, let us know you're there.
Yeah.
We are gonna shuffle a little bit, and then have a little coffee, and we are just hanging out today. Hi, Aisha. How are you? Thank you, Miss Beatrice, for the donation. We will start with you. Did you put your question there, or would you just like to drop it? I haven't got my phone.
I don't have it.
The hilarious thing is, I didn't even start with my do not disturb on. That's where my energy is today. Very strong.
Sometimes like that.
Very strong. Well, thank you for your generosity, Miss Beatrice. Mm-hmm. Okay, on Cash. Okay,
awesome.
I hear now with that I may need my glasses.
Andrea, we kind of just call on people. It's real casual. It's not really a list. We just whoever we're inspired to call to, we'll let you know. Just be active in the chat.
That is a long time viewer right there,
Just
Dave.
be active in the chat. Yeah.
She has yeah.
It's been a minute. Come on.
It has been a minute. I'm like, I remember you.
She just wants a general.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay, great. We're gonna let Dave start with some Oracle.
You just need another day.
Yeah.
Okay. So Beatrice, can you say after me, I am protected by source? The next one, you are a divine facet of the universe. And underlying energy is I am filled with love. So those are all very positive. Just know that God's got you. Source, whatever, you're protected.
And Miss Beatrice, if you've been going through a hard time, I'll just say the dark is really fighting hard. I started doing a lot more energy work, and literally in the last 2 weeks, I have removed 5 entities, 5 from different people, as well as working on clearing a covenant, a curse, which I did. Oh, whatever. So know that
we'll get into that later.
The dark is fighting really hard right now. So if you're having a little struggle, know that you're protected.
Yeah. We're just all a facet of God.
Your grandmother's with you, like. I don't speak Spanish. Really fast Spanish. I don't understand. Like,
repeat it.
I don't speak Spanish.
Beatrice will get the message, I'm sure.
Yes. So, Spanish speaking ancestors trying to contact you. Like right now, the veil is like super duper thin. Oh, she said the audio's in and out. We may need to put it up on the table. I don't know. We're trying a different microphone. So,
is that better?
And my energy's going up and down, so I'm probably causing some modulation or something.
Yes.
Yeah, so Miss Beatrice, I feel like your ancestors are definitely trying to talk to you. Like, Dave and I have been getting woken up so much in the middle of the night, but like the Spanish speaking lady is like not stopping. So, like, so much
intention. Can you pick up an intention on it?
Hi, Corinne.
Hey,
Look who I got with me today.
Hey.
So, Miss Beatrice, we're going to get you some cards to see what is the intention of this person, because they're very strongly like not stopping, like it's almost like it's getting louder because I don't understand it, which like it's speaking louder will not make me hear it better. So maybe some metaphor message in that about, sometimes silence is the easiest way to get the message.
We can talk about that maybe.
Apparently we're meant to, so we're going to segment into that.
Okay.
So far, Miss Beatrice, you've got the High Priestess and the Sun. We love that to start with. So for me, are you meditating out in the sunlight? Like when we started, Dave actually had to go pull the blind down before we started because the sun was being so bright. We're getting a lot of we're getting a lot of solar flares. It's sending a lot of light in, which activates your DNA. So that may be currently happening for you. Just so you know. We hear there's more. I would meditate outside and see, ask your grandmother what message she has for you. I feel like you speak Spanish, so you can get the message. Like, I feel like not a word of English. Like, that's what I'm hearing, not a word. So definitely some like energetic, but like an urgency to like, because it's still getting louder. Like, I want you to know this is like, do you ever go outside and sit on the ground and get grounded and meditate? I feel like that is part of the message. You get the Three of Cups, which is about the community and looking under the stars on that. In the morning, early, you can see the Big Dipper. Apparently that. If you wake up early, go outside and meditate. Yeah. I feel like the messages are going to be strongest if you go out like early in the morning before the sun comes up. Because the Big Dipper is being a strong message. And like that's like strong energy. And that energy is the energy that I feel like energy is like trying to really strongly come at you to maybe open up something new. I am going to say I have opened up recently my energy stuff a lot more. So have you thought about doing Reiki? Are you doing energy work? Oh, yeah, grounded. Best thing ever.
Yes.
I recommend people do it a couple times a day.
We're just talking about getting grounding shoes.
We were, because we're getting ready to go on vacation. And we were talking. I was like, so you want new shoes? And he's like, yeah. And then yesterday I was doing a reading for somebody and I was like talking about the grounding shoes. And then Dave's like, what do you think about the grounding shoes? I said, I think I want grounding shoes. So special shoes, like a moccasin. So I think whatever the message is something that is the message your grandmother's trying to give you is something connected to what is holding you back, like something that's in your karma that maybe you might not even be aware of. Like, you know what we found out recently? Dave has the Freemason curse. The Lewis curse. So we didn't know what that meant, but now we do, and we've been doing some work on it because I've been doing work on other people with that, and we even had the blessing of somebody really special to us praying for us to release that curse. So could you have
Freemasons, Shiners,
I feel like there's something that's holding you back that's connected to that ancestor. And that's like that memory of like all of that just happened to us just flowed through. So could you have a curse? Because the devil's right there on the bottom of the dang deck. So Miss Beatrice, could you have any Freemason Shriners in your family lineage? In
any side,
any
lineage. So
or something in that energy of a covenant. I feel like there could be some covenant over you, and that's the thing holding you back from the expansion. I feel like that's trying to come through for you. Oh, we got more than one card at a time that time. Get the Knight of Swords. The message is going to come in quick and it's going to move the energy quick. And then you get the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, which is about wish fulfillment with doing the contract. So as this energy gets cleared from you, Miss Beatrice, I am offering donation-based Reiki sessions right now as one of my services. Miss Beatrice, I have a special on my Reiki sessions. at the top is my PayPal link where you can donate. It's a donation-based service. Donate and then go to my website, crystal-intentions.com, and go to my services where it's donation-based Reiki session. Book a session with me. I do a clearing. I give you a full report. Donation-based. So, yeah, we can.
Speaking personally, it's made a complete difference in my life.
It's really, I feel like, because there's the Queen of Swords now on the bottom of the deck about that opening up and releasing what's behind you, what's causing that mind chatter, what's blocking you from being that messenger. It is part of your work. So we have been called, I have it where you can pay a regular price for it, but we're also doing donation-based ones because we're being called of service. So by all means, book a session with me. And thank you for the donation. We greatly appreciate it. So, Miss Corinne, are you still around? How are you doing? Look who I got today. Corinne started a new job.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Big changes. Yeah. Okay. That person that prayed for us in business and helping.
I know. Just need to tread lightly.
Yes. It's donation based, whatever you want to pay. A regular Reiki session with me is $111. I think we have them on sale for $55. But I have literally a donation-based service. At the very top is pinned my donation link. You can donate whatever you're comfortable with and then go to the website and book the donation on a day that's good for you.
Yeah.
You are welcome.
Awesome.
It is the service we're being called to do right now.
And I can personally say she does a wonderful job. Unbiased completely.
Miss Beatrice, also, are you looking to get into doing more readings? If so, I have a place to help you.
Yes. Okay. Awesome.
Yes. So.
Beatrice.
Oh, much healthier environment for Corinne. We're loving that.
It's that change of perspective, change of environment. Yes. Definitely lightens things up.
So, Miss Corinne, can we get a question for you? Do you have, what would you like? Apparently, I don't know. I heard switch decks, so I shall listen. Yeah, we are going to get Corinne, and we call who we're guided to. If you'd like to enter a reading, you can donate to the channel. We accept PayPal, Cash.app, or a super chat. So,
okay.
We're going to switch. I want to do these. I need you to get the other ones. We're going to do something different for you, Corinne. I'm going to do the Oracle, and Dave's going to do the Tarot. We gifted him a deck.
Yes. I get to stretch my skills. So, Corinne, as she's pulling cards for you, one of the interesting things I learned this past week is embrace those fears. When you have those new experiences, embrace those fears, because if you, what is it? Michael Jordan missed 23 game-winning shots in his career, but yet he's got 6 rings or 7 rings. So if you're not trying and failing and doing what you're scared to do, then you're never going to succeed. So maybe that's just a kernel of truth for the new career. be open to making mistakes and having fun and following your passion.
That can go in love too.
Yes.
Because you
Very
know
much
what?
so.
This guy right here, we had a date. I stood him up. I was like, I was at the point of, I was like, I would know. And like, I stood him up. And then we talked for another 4 or 5 days. And did that make a difference?
It did. Yeah. I thought the carny stole you.
Yeah. But everything in the right time.
Yes.
So like, it was me about deciding to go ahead and be like, okay, here we go. I'm going to give it like, since like I stood him up and he still talked to me. Like, so.
Man, those eyes. That twin flame.
Yes. Okay, I think now Celia's ready to give us a card. Well, Corinne, you get the card of You Are Brilliant. And that is a peacock, which is a sign about being locked. And then explore fullness, which is like be open to the wonder. You have to trust that as you are in a high vibration and in a great place, loving yourself, you're going to attract that person that's going to be in that same vibration. You're not going to attract anybody that you've been in the past energy with because you are not in that same energy anymore yourself. Like, so you cannot.
And growth and development.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Here, we're going to show you the Ace of Swords.
Ace of Swords. New things are opening up.
Don't let the mind chatter get you.
Don't go down that staircase. Go up that staircase. This is pretty good.
Oh my.
Okay. So first one we got was the Ace of Swords. So that's that all about that mind chatter or being open to new things, opening up to your spiritual gifts, getting those messages. We got the Six of Pentacles, which is all about that reciprocity and following equal give and take. So make sure on this new position that you're giving and taking equally, because you don't want to get burned out and overgive. Next one's the Six of Cups, which is there.
Thank you, Miss Beatrice.
Some past family patterns that may be holding you back, or it may be something along the lines of just those thoughts of the past.
You are very welcome.
The love and everything else. And then we get the Queen of Wands, which is that's just standing in that power, knowing what you know and having fun doing it. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is planting those seeds and being good, and patience, I guess, would be a good way. Be patient and focus that love and energy towards growing a better future. And then it ends with the hanging man. Just relax, go with the flow. Don't force things.
Yeah, different perspective. Be easy.
Be easy, and everything's working out. Just know that everything's working out. You're brilliant. Explore all the possibilities and the wholeness of things.
And we're going to get you a couple of Celia cards, and you get the card of take some time to be. A break is needed. Give source time to work in your favor. And then the card of be the light, which is share your light to remove the darkness, and gratitude and appreciation. So we are liking that energy.
Yes.
It's a time of great expansion. And I feel like as you know your worth, you're going to attract more at that vibration of knowing your worth.
Yes.
And we got a couple more cards that want to jump out.
Okay.
Manifesting. Everything I desire flows to me when I line up my energy. What do you think about that one?
Awesome.
And
it's true.
let it be easy. Mantra of the day. If it's meant for me, let it be easy. And have that trust. And surrender into service. When you are unsure of which direction to take, focus on service. So, I feel like you're being very, when I stepped into my service of being an energy healer, and literally that's what my thing said, doing the energy work again. Next person I dated right here, he's like, what's an energy healer? So Corinne, do you know where your North Node is? Are you stepping into mission? If you're unsure, you can always book a session with me and we can look at your birth chart and talk about it and see what we can come up with for you and help you understand where your mission in life is if you would like. So
very positive.
Yes. You planted the seeds. Are you ready to reap the harvest? Like,
yes.
Let it be easy. Trust. You got to trust. That big trust thing.
Expectation. Have that expectation that everything's all right and it's going to go well.
And what is your previous expectation of the past?
Have fun.
Like play it as a game. Like me and Dave are.
I got it. So Brenda challenged me to try to get 10 people to say no to something I was proposing.
It's a game.
And it's
because we hate
game.
The word no. We feel like we don't like rejection. So
if you like playing that kind of game, that's a wonderful thing for you to try.
You want me to tell you something, Corinne? I just did it here because you know what I did? I said, hey, Miss Beatrice, this is the service I'm doing. This is what I'm offering. You know what? She went and booked with me. I didn't get a no. I got a yes. You know what? Had I not said anything, I would have not booked anything. So if you would like, Corinne, I have a special where you can get, we're going to tell you, where you can get a reading, a Reiki session, and a custom created intention bracelet for $111. This is one of the ones I made for Dave. Put it up there, show. So I made some, we need to turn it around because the beauty's over here.
Okay.
Because I think I was showing Corinne my bracelets the other day.
Ah.
I got one of them listed on the website. I'm taking my time with it. But like we made those, but I also channel and make you a specific one if you're interested as well.
Yeah.
But like all the worst that's going to happen is if I offer, you know what's going to happen? Somebody might say yes. And yesterday I did it twice and one of the two people said yes.
So you haven't gotten 10 no's yet?
No, I'm back. I have to start at 0.
I know.
So Corinne might say no, and that would be my first no, but I'm going to keep going. I'm not taking, I'm not taking no personally. It's, anymore.
It's a fun game.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about these real quick?
Yeah. I'm not you got to put it out there. Like I'm doing energy work. I have cleared 5 entities off people in the last 2.5 weeks. Like literally, like 6. Doing my energy work. 6. Like, but paying customers.
Yeah.
5. I've removed 5 entities off of people. We don't realize we have it. They're sucking our energy. They're giving us negative thoughts. Like we don't even realize that we have those. So if you're feeling blocked on like an energy session, I do a channel thing. We give you a message on each chakra and tell you what's like blocking you and what things you can do to go forward. It's doing like as soon as I step back into doing the energy work, like my business is taking off. Like I literally have work every day with the energy work now.
Yes.
And when I did the energy work and I stepped into that before, I got this. So
thank you, my love. Wow.
So I'm happy to have that. So by stepping into mission, so Corinne, book a thing with me. We can look at your North Node. We can do some energy stuff and see if we can't get you on the fast track to your path. That was some like channeling coming through me right there because I feel like so hot right now.
Do you want to talk about these real quick?
I will, but I got to take a break for a second. I need that closed.
Okay.
Please close that. It's so hot. Yeah, the energy's like super flowing right now.
Awesome.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the bracelets. So
I'm excited about these.
The first one we have is for like mental clarity to open your third eye, open you up more to the messages. It also has labradorite on it, so that helps with the protection during that time. We have the one with the aqua ore quartz, which is about clearing and protecting your energy and just keeping you in a positive mental place. And we're going to talk about the one we made Dave. Yes. We made Dave an intention bracelet. It has K2. It has some Himalayan rainbow quartz, which is just absolutely beautiful. And it has some obsidian, and we have a couple of little copper stars in there. And they are just to help anchor that energy of that protection while you're doing your spiritual work, while you're connecting with your higher self, while you're in that place to know that the clarity is there and the protection is where always.
I love it because that K2 is a kind of a really special rock because it's only found on the mountain called K2, and it channels all that energy from,
my third eye's going crazy,
from up high, and it's a really good crystal rock, whatever, to bring that energy from the heavens down.
Yes. The next one is the aventurine and rose quartz, which is about opening the heart chakra, expanding your heart chakra, and growing that self-love. One of my personal favorites. I really love aventurine. Mm-hmm. And then we have malachite and lapis, which we feel is always about opening your throat chakra, protection, anxiety. Heart. Yeah. So definitely. For years, I wore malachite every single day. Dave is really called to wear them together. So with his call to wear them together, we have created the bracelet with the intention to gain that mental clarity, the throat chakra, everything from the heart to the third eye, like getting that connected and being able to express that to truly express yourself authentically.
Yes.
And openly.
Mm-hmm.
And we have intoned the bracelets with the singing bowls, and I put Reiki on them. So anybody interested in a bracelet, send us an email or check out our website, crystal-intentions.com. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we talked about the bracelet. So thank you for joining us, Corinne.
Yes.
And apparently we're gonna set them over here where they can be seen.
I know. I'm sad the flowers
aren't in the. That's why sometimes I put them behind me. These are my flowers from Dave today, so we are loving them.
Yeah, got to pick them all from this morning from our 6-foot tall rose bushes. So definitely shower them all with love, and it's kind of fun to bring them into the house and let them shower their love upon Brenda here.
I was like, I have some roses that he had already picked me that were in my office that yesterday I brought in here. But I'm like, I want my roses back in my office. So I'm like, I need some new roses for in here. So he took some time to pick me some very beautiful ones. I love it. We're in November and we're still growing roses.
Oh yeah. There's another 2 dozen on bushes still. So.
Last year we planted them and they're like literally a 6-foot hedge. Like mm-hmm. we talk to them every day.
Yes.
Oh. Hey Corinne, guess what? We are going back. When are we going to Sedona?
second week in December.
The second week in December. You should, if you're interested in doing an energy session with me, that would be like a really great week to do it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, the energy there.
That's what I told him. I said, I'm going to book some special sessions there when we're in Sedona. So,
that's fun. So excited about that trip.
yes. We are road tripping to Sedona.
We love to drive.
And we love our little car because I just channel the whole dang time.
Very true. Awesome.
Aisha, we will get you next. Love you, Corinne. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, congrats on the new job.
Solvan's energy towards Aisha. You're good. I got the tarot, so you can go ahead and do those this time. We're switching it again.
You don't have
What do you want?
the Lover's deck, the Oracle.
I'll go get it if you want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a minute since you've used those.
Just chat a minute.
Okay. So yeah, Aisha, we got to get you a special deck because when you're talking about love and who loves you and relationships, it's a really good deck to get to the root of the matter. So, but anyway, interesting thing. If anybody has any Freemasons, Shriners, Rosicrucians, Knights Templar, Eastern Star, anything of that vein in your lineage anywhere, and it could be through marriage, it could be through great grandfathers, anything like that. Check out the Lewis curse if you're not an active Freemason or acting
I feel like a Freemason.
Freemason, Shriner, or anything like that. Yeah. So if you're not actively in those collections, which I don't think anybody that would be on this channel would be actively in those groups, check out the Lewis curse. It's a very powerful thing, and it's something that I've had to deal with over the last 2 years since my father died. So, Corinne and some of the longtime people here, you probably noticed I dropped off the face of the earth here, and I attributed it all to that Lewis curse. So, hope everybody can work past that, and it's a nasty curse.
It is.
So
not something we thought we would be talking about a curse.
Not at all. So, but these are interesting times.
I was doing a session the other day, and I got woken up early in the morning, and I channeled a whole message. And the last thing on my paper that day was covenant. And as soon as I talked to that client, she had come up with the same word. So, like, so it's a very strong thing right now. That energy is.
It is definitely the dark, and it's fighting to keep its power. So,
because the light is gaining power.
Yes, with all the sun flares and.
Yes, because there's a lot of stuff
light coming in. Light and love. Light and love.
Okay, so we're getting Aisha. And then Andrea, we will get you next. Okay, now I know why you wanted them.
I know. So Aisha, the first one I get is soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. Next card was true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And the last card is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And the bottom of the deck and underlying energy is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And under that is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I don't know. Do I need to say much more? If twin flames, if you found this channel, twin flames, we're twin flames, soulmates, split souls, whatever you want to call that. And I would say that this relationship's kind of the same thing.
I get the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, which is about the work, is about everything that's going to trigger you, which definitely makes me feel like twin flame, and then the clarity of the energy moving forward quickly.
Yes.
The best advice I could give you is to love yourself, because that person is going to reflect back at you how you feel about yourself. Would you agree?
Yes. And we need to talk about the last week, because
we have time.
Yeah, me said, they're not in contact.
Yeah.
That's completely normal. When you're in these twin flame relationships, I trigger every single issue, feelings, wounds, trauma, and I can do it. It's called, I don't know, Pluto.
We have a Pluto aspect as well.
A Pluto aspect where I can just say something, and if she takes it the wrong way, it just completely destroys things. And the same
thing can be done right
back. Yes. Yeah. So there's that dynamic that as we're working on those wounds, it's something that twin flame relationship is not easy. And if you're not open and willing to work on those issues that you have with the other person, or you have with yourself even, it's not you're gonna be separated, you're gonna be in conflict. We went how many days without talking here?
About 3
days. 3 days, yeah. So I had issues I needed to work through, and
I pulled my energy back.
Yes. And she was.
I wasn't feeling valued.
You weren't feeling valued, and I had that trauma of trying to, how do I express love? That was the trigger or the issue that I needed to work with. How do I express love? And
he wasn't expressing love to himself, so he had to figure out his self-love. Yes. And he couldn't do that if I'm doing that. So I literally, we live in the same house, but literally we didn't have a meal together. We were getting up at different times. We were not hot tubbing together. I totally pulled my energy back. We were like normally intertwined completely.
Yes. So just know that, hold that space, that heart, that love.
It's about you being able to have a boundary and hold it, because you know what? Mm-hmm. I wasn't willing to compromise my energy for where he was.
Yes. I had to raise my vibration to come up to her level. So
because all I've been doing every day is energy work, so my vibration's definitely being higher. So for him, like when I wasn't doing that as much, it was much easier for us to get along. But as I'm doing the energy work and I'm being in a higher vibration, it's requiring
me to be happy.
Yes, he's got to be happy. That's the thing he's got to choose. He's got to be happy.
Yeah. So just know, be happy, and have love in your heart, and just know that all the cards I get this is all just.
We get the twin flame on the bottom of the deck. And then you get the card of reciprocity, which is I am open to give and receive. And if you are over giving in that relationship, you are putting that person on a pedestal and you are giving them the free contract to manipulate you, treat you badly, or anything else. So, and you go to their vibration. So you have to make sure that you're demanding somebody treat you of your value. Oh. Yes, this is my husband, Dave, Twin Flame. We're doing readings together. Look, she talks so highly of you.
Awesome.
See? I do. He's like the best.
So,
So
I hope that helps. Just your soulmates. It's gonna happen.
And sometimes you have those separation times, so you can work on your personal energy. Yes. And you know why we had that the other day? So we could have this conversation today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and it gave you space and time to focus on your attachments and working on that energy, and it gave me time and space to find self-love. So
yeah, I've just been doing work like crazy.
Yes.
Call to service. So Andrea, do you how are you doing? How are you doing? Nothing. I love this. Like Dave's so talkative. Dave, we have been working on this curse thing with Dave, and like he's being a different person today than he's been for a little while. He used to get on and do this with me, and then we kind of pulled back. And I think we're gonna make it every Saturday thing.
I'm game.
Sunday he swims. Today I want Saturday mornings, 9:00.
Yeah. So
look, I told you I wanted on your schedule. We were just talking about that. I'm like, so Saturday mornings, 9 a.m., we're going to start being here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a deal. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Can't break that because you can't pinky promise anymore after that.
Yep. Granddaughter has told you that. Mm-hmm. So, hi, the doll face Steva. How are you doing?
Hey. Where's Andrea?
We are doing well. Like I said, I really stepped into the energy work recently. Like that has been like every day I've almost pretty consistently been doing energy work. I need you to talk. I'm having a whole throat chakra thing.
Getting activated there? Okay. So
Andrea, do you have a question? We're going to wait for you to drop your question. You're next.
Yeah, let us know and we can pull some cards. I know you've been here for a minute.
Yeah. Look, it's almost been an hour.
Has it? Oh, wow, time flies.
You are very welcome.
Yes.
Okay. We're switching decks.
Okay. Cool decks, the hard to read on the screen.
I love them though.
Yes. Okay.
They're bright and shiny.
They're bright and shiny.
Squirrel. I do love you being here.
It's fun.
It is. You bring such a good element. Like,
yeah. It's that balance.
Yes. I'm just going to say.
What?
To the doll face diva, write it on your list. Here's my list. Here's how I manifested Dave. It's right here. It says my perfect partner or my perfect mate. And he is literally all like, this is how I did it. Like truly, there's 2 pages. Like, you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. Like, in here. Like, write it down. We are still in the new moon of Scorpio energy. Hold on a minute. We are still in the new moon of Scorpio energy, and Scorpio is about transformation. And what do you want to change? The veil is super thin. You can like do it. Go out today, write it down, go out, like talk to God and tell him what you want. Like, write your list down and read your list. Like, source. Okay, you clearly know what I want. Like, this is my list. Like, I wanted somebody that loves me unconditionally. That is the top of my list. Respects my spirituality, meditates with me, generous to others, kind and caring, attentive, listens and gives guidance, appreciates me, makes me laugh, has balanced energy, open-minded, loyal, honest, healer, is awake, brings me flowers, is joyful, enjoys travel, stable, confident, ambitious, communication, is committed, shows love, marriage, partnership. That's just page 1. Like, I still have a whole nother page that you are. Like, don't think that you're being too much. Like, write what you want. Like, write someone. I want somebody that when they smile, I can feel the love from them. That's what I said. Somebody that I know loves me. Somebody that shows me love. Like that. Like that right there. That right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Andrea.
Okay, so we got unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I don't know why I'm being called to use these cards, but there is some relationship that is not reciprocal that's going on in your life that you just need to drop. Then getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's just being open to love. That
And understanding people show you who they are.
Yes.
When they do, listen, they're not lying. When they say you're too good for me, they're telling you the truth. Their words are powerful and they are the truth because they know who they are and they know who you are. And that means if they say that to you, that they're being an energy vampire.
Yes. Which goes with the underlying energy is you deserve love. You are lovable. Everybody's lovable.
I hear the next card too.
There is, like, I found Brenda, and as soon as I found her, it was like I couldn't be with anybody else. It was that knowing that she's gonna accept me for who I am, which is her list, and I had everything in my list that I got with Brenda. So it was a match made in heaven, even if the carnies didn't steal her that first night.
It was in time. If we would have dated that very first night, we would not be together today. We would not. We talked for that other time. We got to know each other.
Yes.
And the difference that next couple of days made all the difference in our lives.
It did. Yeah. So it was really good. And then the last thing is love yourself first. And this is the journey I have been on for the last 3 years. So more than that, yes. Yeah. So your self-respect makes you the more romantically attractive. So Corinne can kind of, I don't know, Andrea, she's been around for a while, right? Yeah. So what's my favorite phrase about the most beautiful woman in the room?
The one that's got the smile on her face.
Yes. So smile, have fun, love yourself, do what you're passionate about.
Having a boundary.
Yes.
If you're not getting reciprocity, be done. So, you get the strength card with me, the temperance card, both saying you're being divinely guided, you're protected. I feel like saying Archangel Michael's around you, and you get the 3 of Swords, which is about, some heartbreak. It could be third party. It could be also about they're going to help you with that healing of that, because you have to let go of whatever relationships of the past, because 3 of Cups right there is about the relationships of the past that you're pulling that energy forward. And if you expect somebody, because somebody in the past has cheated on you, and if you haven't done the work on that, you're going to attract that to you again, because you have now that expectation of that person will, men can't be trusted or whatever,
you have to heal that heart.
Yes. And know that there was somewhere in there that was a reflection of you. You have some wound with that. Normally it's a feeling of not being enough, which is an absolute lie. Are you enough?
Everybody's enough. So hope that helps.
And then you get the Knight of Wands is the underlying energy, which is like in and out energy. Somebody acts interested and then they're not. Breadcrumbing. Not a good positive energy. And bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, which is about anybody that's not giving you reciprocity. Say thank you. I need some time for me. And know your worth. Like by knowing your worth is like she knows her worth, and you need to know your worth. Mm-hmm. And if you need protection or you feel like you need guidance, I feel like the angels are around you. I feel like if you need protection, you can call in Archangel Michael for protection. Always a good idea. The Dollface Diva, can we get you next?
Good message.
Yeah. I didn't know we were going to talk about us not talking.
We talk about everything. Coffee and cards. Come on.
I know.
We talked about the Lewis curse. We talked about.
I didn't expect that necessarily either, but you wanted to talk about that.
Grounding shoes.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All of it.
Whatever comes out. Are you doing tarot or oracle? What are you doing? What do you want to do?
Oh, you do tarot. Or do you do oracle?
Okay, I'm using this one then.
Okay.
Oh, St. Michael. Yeah. That energy's around you then. Oh. Yeah. Call in that energy like I will, if I feel like there's some energy when we're going to sleep, I call in Archangel Michael to bring in a legion of angels and surround and protect us while we sleep. Like, I call him in. Yeah. Like.
Yeah, because are we going to talk about astral projections? And
go ahead. Talk about whatever you like while I'm shuffling.
Yeah, so evil, devil, whatever you want to call it, the negative forces, they thrive in the fourth dimensional astral plane. And when you go into dreaming or asleep or whatever, your body has to travel through that astral plane. And if you're not protected when you
you're a etheric body.
You're a etheric body. Yeah. So yeah, your thought, your soul, your whatever, your etheric body goes through that astral plane, and you have to make sure that you're protected when you're going through that, because ayahuasca, all those whatever things, all deal with going through that astral plane, and the pain and hurt and darkness that's in that realm is just, if you're not prepared for it, it can be very heavy.
Oh, she said, do you know, LP, I have that intention when we go out. I expect, when I even met Dave, I had the expectation to get front row parking. So if we are in alignment, and that's kind of my thing, if we're in alignment, I get front row parking.
Yes, everywhere.
Except Costco, because Dave likes to park next to the cart return.
Yes.
Most generally. But otherwise, we get front row parking. We have had a little spat before, and he wasn't valuing that. So I revoked my parking thing from him. Didn't matter.
Yes. I had to park in the back of the parking lot.
Because I have the expectation based on my alignment. I have that intention with my guide. If I'm in alignment, I like front row parking. When we're driving, I like to drive in a bubble. So one day we were driving and we weren't having a bubble. And I was doing something and not paying attention, and Dave was driving. And then I started feeling his anxiety, and I'm like, I like our bubble. And then Dave said, I like our bubble. And in 15 seconds, we had a bubble 200 feet around us in each direction. Like the people behind us put their dang brakes on or something. Like the people in front of us speeded up. We literally had our bubble. I've been rear-ended. Dave's been rear-ended. So,
Twice.
so I like the bubble. He
Yes.
likes that bubble energy. Like you can set intentions to have that. Like when I drive, I like the bubble. I like
That intention, yes.
it's just by setting intentions. That's like with the bracelets, what we're doing. We're setting that intention with it. You want to know what else I've been working on?
Yes, I do.
You know, because you were doing it this morning. I was watching this guy do aerokinesis, which is about telekinesis, moving things, but like they do it with air. So I think it's really cool about the thing. So I was watching this guy, and we have some chimes out back. And the other day I've been working on it a little bit. Of you connect with the environment, and then you channel that energy. So I've been working on it with the plants, and I've been working on it with the chimes. And the other day we were like having a whole storm, and I was like stopping one tree at a time. I was like really like having fun. I play with it. So today I was doing it with the wind chimes. And I do it, and it always excites me because I love to play with the energy, and I have fun with it, so it makes it easier to happen. So today in the hot tub, Dave decided he wanted to try it. So Dave, how did it go for you?
It was I felt the energy, and it was really kind of good.
Were you moving the chimes? Was I giving you verbal feedback that the chimes were moving?
Yes, they were moving, and it's something that I've been trying to do as a kid. Was like I was fascinated with lightning and thunder, and always tried to call on Gaia to have that thunderbolt outside my window. I don't know, it's crazy.
I actually told him today I wanted to get one.
Yes.
That I wanted one, like, because that's what they practice the aerokinesis with by just doing it that way. But I'm like doing it with my wind chimes, and I'm really strongly connected with nature and the trees. So like I was doing it to our canna plant, and like I can talk to the roses, and I can just talk to them and they move. Like, yeah. So like being connected. Oh, hi, Rhonda.
Hey,
so we are going to get some cards for the Dollface Steven now.
Yes.
And apparently, now that we've talked about telekinesis and aerokinesis, and like we are moving into that age. Like it was something I would not have thought as a thing, but like it was put in my awareness, and now I've been curious and tried it, and now it literally works.
It's exciting. Focused intention.
So the Dollface Steven, you get what is meant for you will find you. We love that. Move through your fear. Because fear is just the darkness trying to hold you back. And the precious present moment. And let this be your sign. It's funny because, Dave, what's this staircase remind you of? Have you ever seen something like that, but like water flowing down it?
Oh.
That's the flash I just had. Like
Columbia Falls.
Hey, I have a question for you. Are you okay? You're in North Carolina. Are you okay?
Dollfaces?
Yeah, North Carolina. Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Is everything okay with you? I don't know where you live, but are you okay? South Carolina. Okay. Still, that was affected, but okay, just.
Yeah.
Okay, this card made me flash on me. Dave and I were in
Columbia Falls, Kentucky.
Cumberland Falls in Kentucky. And when we go places, I kind of like to be alone or on the fringe. I don't like a lot of people. Like that energy just. So there was a lot of people, and I kind of wanted to be alone. So it started to rain. And it just didn't rain a little bit. Like there were stairs like this, that there was 2 foot of water coming down. It made the most beautiful waterfall. Like me and Dave we got in a little cave thing, and like, so we were protected from the rain, but like there was like a whole like waterfall. Like it was a beautiful experience.
Yes.
But kind of scary at the same time.
Yes.
So if there's a situation that's beautiful but scary, trust. It's a sign.
No, you're protected.
No, you're protected. Yes. But that day, yeah, it was probably more dangerous than we realized. now that we look back on it, like
Yes.
there
Yeah.
was a lot of water. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if anybody.
she knows what it is. Okay, good.
Yeah. Awesome.
And Dave's gonna get you some tarot. We're doing things different today. I love that. And whatever it is you're being afraid of, don't. You just have to trust and let it go. Because I was like had a whole like sinus release thing. So whatever like your fear is, trust. Everything's gonna work out.
So we're gonna start out with the 10 of Cups, which is just all about. I don't know. I see this, and it's just about love and family, and just that warm, comfortable feeling. You can kind of see the kids playing in the background, and all those the wonderful rainbows. I have a thing about rainbows. So anyway, so you see the rainbows, and it's just that fun, lighthearted, pleasure, comfortable, whatever. So just make sure you embrace that.
She got chills when you said that.
Awesome. Because it seems like you may be a little divided or distracted about something. Your heart just may not be
disconnected.
You're disconnected, yes. And something about believing about things, because you see the pig fly in there, oh yeah, when pigs fly, I'll believe that. Let go of that and just embrace the love and the energy of the thing. And don't hold on to things because
you may be holding on to things you don't know of.
Yes. So just be open to the situation, and I keep going back to this. Good things are going to happen. And kind of that underlying energy is you're planting those seeds for new things to begin and happen. So do that.
Yeah, because the new opportunities, it looks like it's coming towards you, a new action.
Yes.
In love, because the Nine of Cups.
Knight of Cups.
We're also going to say we are doing energy alignments on a donation basis. You can donate to the PayPal and then book an energy clearing session with me that's donation based. A normal session is $111, but we are doing them donation based right now as a call to service. So if you need your energy cleared at all, take a look at our website. You can see it in the description.
Yeah. Book something.
It's literally, what value you find in it.
Yes. And if you want to do the reading for free and then you find a lot of value in it and you have the ways and means to donate. So,
yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
You are welcome. You can reach me through email, or you can just donate, and then you can sign up on the website as a donation link. Like there's a spot, the session at the bottom. What are you laughing at?
The wave drum is talking. It's resonating with you. What?
I'm in line with a wave drum?
Whatever.
I know sometimes I do that.
You're in this vibration. It's like we're gonna go into sound.
You guys hear that?
I don't know.
Part of Dave's sound therapy. So I didn't know if the microphone would pick it up well. It sounds like yes.
Awesome.
That's what it is. It's a wave drum.
Yeah.
Part of what he does with his sound therapies.
Yeah, I'll take you to the beach. and have you totally relaxed and in the sunshine. And
Or we do a Reiki sound bath together where Dave's doing sound and I do the Reiki, and it's an experience.
yeah, definitely had people going to Egypt and connecting to past lives, and yeah, phenomenal thing.
A good thing.
Okay.
So, LP, how about I see your name. So we're gonna, and the wave, do you see the wave behind us? Dave's nickname in high school was Big Wave Dave. And we were in New Smyrna Beach and we saw the wave, and that is Dave's sound business, Big Wave Sound Therapy now.
Yeah. So.
And he's working on a YouTube site. He's got his own YouTube channel, but he's going to start posting more stuff up there.
Yes.
Just look, it picked up the sound drum, the
awesome.
wave really well.
Very good.
Do you have a lot of water in your chart? Both of our progressive sun is in Cancer. That is the only water really in my chart. I don't have any other planets in water. Like, I don't have like a lot of water. I have a lot of fire.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like my rising, my Venus, my Mercury are all in fire. As well as some other things.
I think I have a lot of water.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I was
Dave loves the water. He's actually recently Dave swam from like 5 to like 21. And then hasn't done it for 35 years. Dave is back to swimming. Actually, he's getting ready to have a invitational swim meet. I'm so excited to get to watch him.
Master swim meet. It's going to do 150 butterfly and a relay and a bunch of backstroke and freestyle. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, Sundays. Yes, Sunday he goes. So that's my
yeah. That's your free time.
10 to 2. I'm normally. Yeah. So LP, do you have a question? Do you want a general? What can we get for you? Yeah. And he goes Tuesday and Thursday after work, which I always seem to have a session booked Tuesday nights. It seems I'm pretty consistent on Tuesday nights. I'm working. Any general? What do you want? Are you doing tarot again, or you want to do oracle? I'm for you either way.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out of coffee.
Oh no.
David, when I met him, introduced me to the lattes and the finer coffee of life.
Yes. My sister lived outside of Seattle, so I got to experience all the wonderful coffee there, and got me started on that whole coffee journey. Where before he's just,
Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm a Sag rising and a Leo moon. So, which all of those are fire, not water. Every time I drink Starbucks coffee, I was like having like a stomach thing. And I got to listen because recently I did this thing and I asked God, I was like, source, I'm like, I want to know the truth. So I keep getting to see the truth. And some coffees, depending on where they're done, has a mold that doesn't get taken care of even through roasting. And as soon as you drink a coffee, you have to relieve yourself in some way, either way, that is because there is toxic in that coffee. Like, I will not drink Starbucks anymore now that I know that. And my daughter, every time she drinks it, she's like, oh, I need to have a bathroom nearby. And now I know it's because there's a toxic mold in there and our body's trying to get rid of it in any way possible. So that is just my personal opinion. It's just for entertainment purposes only. I don't want my channel taken down because I'm talking bad about
the Buckies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is just my personal opinion, what I have heard. So anybody that has that experience, if you drink something like that, know that like I stopped even drinking Dave's coffee for a while.
Yeah, I found really good success.
Now you know why it works.
Yeah,
that is why, because there's a toxin in it that's your body's trying to get rid of at the fastest rate possible.
We've had really good luck with using Italian-based beans, and
we try to buy things not made in the USA because they're
run by the Food and Drug Administration, and they have drugs.
The tobacco companies now, and all the food companies. So
it's crazy.
Anyway,
we won't go down that rabbit hole. Okay, LP. First thing I get is separation. The time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and followed by that, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I'm not sure what's going on, but there seems like, I don't know, we had our little separation, and
I feel like it's somebody you have a contract with, because for me, you get the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, which is about somebody you have a contract with to do the work with. Oh yeah, that whole fake food. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Our food is so bad here. Like there was a big thing about the dyes in our Fruit Loops. Like there's a big like government thing, like for them to make them take the dyes. All the chemicals like they put in things like we try to like Whole Foods, Live Foods, like even like, so we try to do organic, and even those we know are, everything is sprayed in the sky here. So, our Fruit Loops are very bright. So LP, whatever the separation is, it doesn't always have to be romantic, but if you're having a separation from somebody, it's going to come back together. Yes.
Easy with it.
Oh, you want to know why? Because it's loaded with sugar and chemicals to make you addicted. Yeah. Are you looking for somebody from the past to come back? Somebody that maybe caused the 5 of Swords. I feel like they're coming back because you have a contract with them, but I feel like they left because of some shady ass energy. I don't like those 2 cards together at all. And then the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Whoever caused this to you, the best thing you could have ever done was have a boundary. Yeah. Yeah, like that boundary, the thing you did. Yes, just like I hope that person, and I feel like that person people change. People can change. As you do the work, they can do the work. As you're feeling different, because I'm not saying people can't change, because that tells me that there could be change with the Ace of Wands, the Judgment, the Justice card, and the Star. So that feeling of not having attachment, that I love him, but maybe not for me. And if it's right, it'll come back. But I feel like even sometimes this contract can be about you knowing your worth and you coming back to your own worth and knowing that. Because, we are all a part of the one. I don't know. I'm getting that whole, like, there is no separation.
Especially in the twin flames.
In the 5D, there is no separation. And I'm just going to say you're attracted to it. Yes. Like that's what, like, that made me feel like that thing was self, because, the twin flame thing is the union with you. Like I had to work my masculine, feminine before we came into relationship, and Dave had to do the same. I'm just going to say you found us, which we tend to attract the people that are of that vibration. We are twin flames. Yeah, that's 100% then. In the right time, that can change. But you know what that person's meant to do? Oh, yeah. Trigger you to heal. The best thing you can do to heal is love yourself. And then after that's the Four of Wands. So, yeah. Because it's just dependent on when the. I'm also going to tell you, I had what was called the catalyst. Somebody I thought that was my twin that wasn't. And then when I got to the right vibration, I got the person that did. Yes. And that's meant to trigger you. Do you know where your Chiron is? It is the key symbol on your birth chart. It is what my guide says is the key to your inner child healing. She says it's, the thing we're here to do. Dave, when you work on your Chiron, how are things?
As I'm working on them or after?
Both. How is it going?
Working on my Chiron is a journey of the soul, I would say. I am going through the valley of death and blah blah blah, and it's that it brings up every single deep hard wound that I have that I need to reconcile. So it's doing that work is just that, and having that realization that it's definitely not easy. The in and outs, all that roller coaster is all just working on that energy. But afterwards, after you get through that and you find the wisdom in it, which is just the knowledge without feelings, and just having that feeling of love, it's phenomenal.
And we're using phenomenal. This twin flame deck, and it's Rebirth, which is personal freedom unleashed. And you get the card of Karmic Purge, mirror reflections, which that person is, that's part of your karma. And then you get the card of awareness, which is crystal clear. Libra in your first house. Well, Libra is about your relationship with other people, and the first house is about yourself. So that is such a contradiction of how is your relationship with other people? Like,
just like my balance.
Dave's is in Libra, but it's in his 7th house, which Libra rules the 7th house. So that's in its own spot. So it's about how is his one-on-one relationships. And yours is about how do one-on-one relationships with other people make you feel about yourself? How are you in those relationships? Do you purge into more of what that other person's energy is instead of standing strong in yourself? Like, do you have a personal boundary when you're in relationship with other people? Do you overgive?
Is that separation then kind of the codependency factor?
That is codependency. And knowing there is no separation.
Yeah, knowing there is no separation is go out and define yourself.
Do you overgive in those friendships?
Mm-hmm.
Where are those? Do you feel like if you have a problem, can you go to those people and actually talk truly about your own problem? Or are you there for their problems? I mean, where is your trust that, you have those people that you can really have your best interest? Because actually most people don't have your best interest. They have their best interests. Yeah, that with some is the thing, like, is where that's out of balance. Like, if you think it's some, it's probably more than you realize. Squishy face.
Squishy face. Yeah, no, we've been there. And it does get better.
Yes.
So awesome. Hope that helps.
Are you a guide to those people? Because I feel like that is part, like what we heal is our Chiron is also part of our mission in this life. Like, how do you feel about giving people relationship advice based on what we've gone through?
I feel good at it because that's my Chiron.
I understand using your Chiron towards your North Node of being a leader.
Yes, and it's the healer. it's that healer aspect that I may not be good at it for myself personally, but I have a lot of wisdom and knowledge on it.
You got to give yourself credit too.
I know.
You do. You have that knowledge because you've lived it, so you have done it. So
I've been that wounded healer. Yes.
So
carried that 10 of swords.
Yes. Sorella, yes, we are taking questions. You can drop your question in the comment, and
everybody that's online, just make sure to say hi so we know you're here.
Yeah. But yeah, LP, if you found us, you're probably a twin flame because we attract that energy.
Very much so.
like my Reiki sessions, all the people I've been attracting, like 5 of them have had an entity attachment. So it's like it's something I clearly am working to do that work of. So those people are just attracted to me. The right people find you. So like with the twin flame thing, we're doing that. So you found us. So it's because you're in resonance with that energy. So
yes,
just how about that?
Awesome. I saw that.
I didn't bring my water either. Do you have a whole water? Can I have it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, apparently that's why you got them cards. Go ahead.
I know.
You just keep a hold.
So Donna wants to know about Tony.
Yes. Reaching out before Thanksgiving. First, put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and how would it feel if he did reach out before Thanksgiving? How would it actually feel if you're missing somebody, they can't come back? If you actually feel like, how would you feel like be in that moment? How would you feel if you saw him walk through the dang door on Thanksgiving? How would you like to see him? Not even just reach out. How would you feel if you saw him that day? He walked through your door. How do you feel? Are you holding any negative energy from the past? Because if you are, you got to let it go because that's holding him back. So, go ahead. My channeling's done.
Okay.
You know when that's happened. That's why I'm like, I can't get a card yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Apparently that deck didn't want to give him a card. Here.
It's a timing question. Not a love question.
I don't know. I heard those because I love those cards now. They're one of my new favorites. Hi, Kelsey. How are you doing? We are doing well today. This is Dave, my husband and twin flame.
Yes. So the first thing I get is slow down. So, yeah,
I hear divine timing.
Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So don't try to put a time frame or anything around that. Focus more on the emotions of it, and the right thing's going to happen in the right time. And the underlying energy is feel into the emotions, and that's that Lion's Gate.
Also, that feel
Leo.
like, where are you with that? Like, if
Where's
that person
passion?
walked in your door, would you have any energy negatively that you're holding on from the past? If you would project even 1% negative energy at that, that is the thing that's holding that back.
Yeah, and there's some kind of energy where you need to fill up your cup. You need to love yourself first and fill that cup up before you can share that with others.
Because other people are going to reflect that back.
Yes.
Do you miss that person at all? Because the first card I see is the Moon card, which is about releasing that shadow. Like, what is the thing that caused the Three of Swords right there? What caused that heartbreak? Like, That is the shadow, the 10 of swords, the 10 of wands. Like that's carrying a heavy burden of this heartbreak. You can find the temperance with it. Like, what was that showing you? Like, what was that person's energy? Because like, what are they reflecting back to you? What are they trying to show you? Because those two tens are the end of a cycle. And you know what? Those are the two tens you want to end the cycle of, that struggle and that heartache, like that mind chatter, that heavy burden. Like it's time to heal that. I feel like that karma, I hear family karma. How does your family do love? Like, how do your parents do love? How do your siblings, your extended family, like what is the pattern with love? Are you having the same pattern? Are you reliving it? Like, where is the pattern? Like, I had somebody the other day and she's like, well, my kids are 5 and 7. The previous generation was after high school, and the previous generation from that was the divorce was after college. Like, where, like, they stayed married because they thought they needed to for the kids. And then she's like 5 and 7. And, I'm not happy. And I'm, letting this burden go. She's healing the karma by not waiting till her kids are grown. So where is your family karma that I feel carrying in the area of love? Where is that energy that, needs to be liberated? Because we get the temperance and the ace of swords. So when you find the clarity on the situation, that will really help heal it. That's also Sag time, which is, I will say, Thanksgiving is in Sag time. So maybe not exactly at Sag time, but that is Sag time. The new moon in Sag is like a few days after Thanksgiving. So don't hold it to that day. Hold it with, you know what? I'm going to be happy and I'm going to be in high vibration, because you know what? For him to come back to me, he has to match my energy. If you're in this place of shadow and he reaches out, he's going to still be in the shadow. Like if you're in this place of, I'm good with wherever, I'm going to be high vibration. And when you are high vibration, you can come back to me. Me and Dave just had this experience. We lived together. We're twin flames. You weren't at the same vibration as me. And what did I do?
Shut down. And stepped away. And
I pulled my energy back. I didn't shut down. I shut down from him. I pulled my energy back because we weren't being in the same vibration. He wasn't feeling self-love and he needed to work on his energy. So I literally pulled my energy back. That's what's happening with you. You know what? I worked on my energy. I've been doing energy clearing. I've been having good vibration. So you know what Dave did? He had to raise his vibration and come back to me. And he couldn't come back to me till he was in high vibration, because I was standing in my power of being in that vibration. So the guidance I get for you on that, because everything happens to us, so we can use it as a reference point when we do this. So I can say, this is what happened and this is what I learned. And I learned by me standing in my power and me holding my balance, he had to come to that. So don't put a time frame on it unless you are being happy and you're like, and play the energetic game of it. I'm going to see how happy I can be today. Because when you attract that person, you want that person happy.
Yes. Smile. Be happy.
Like, if you're in this and you bring them back, they're going to be still in this. Like you have to do this healing of that. So we feel like there's something in your energy that is still.
Yeah. Fill your cup up, and once you have that self-love and everything with you, then he'll be back.
Yes, and stop focusing on him, because you give him too much power when you do that, and you put somebody on a pedestal, and then they can manipulate you, and it's not even energetic energy exchange.
Yes.
So that's well.
Especially in twin flames.
Especially in twin flames. So Kelsey, hi, Elin. How are you? Look who I got today. Kelsey, when will be company back for the next round of interviews? When would you like them to? It's like powerful manifestation energy right now. When would you like them to email you back, Kelsey? wouldn't expect them to email you till like I hear Tuesday. So how would Tuesday be for you? You can pull some cards. I hear Tuesday. Like, how would Tuesday be? Like, have the expectation. How would Tuesday be for you? Do you have time Tuesday to take that, to do whatever you need to scheduling do? Like, do you have time to schedule it? Like, have the expectation.
Awesome. Wow, where to start? So transformation, a fresh new way of living is on its way.
By having expectation.
Yep. Wise leader, you're the beacon for others. So that seems like you're like the shining star, the leading candidate. Taking shelter, the answers are within. So you know when they're going to contact you. You just got to kind of shine your light and kind of get comfortable in who you are.
Have the knowing what's meant for you will come for you, and let it be easy as part of your mantra.
Yeah, and view from above, get the big picture. So just understand that there's probably a lot more going on than just your interactions with the company. And get bogged in is, take it slow. Don't be in a rush about this.
If you're focused on them not reaching out to you, they can't reach out to you. Have the expectation. I'm excited to hear from them next week. I know they're going to. Next card.
Yeah. Next card. And overall energy is you are protected by angels and you are cherished by the angels. So everything's happening in divine timing. It is your growth. You're the leader of that. Just be easy about the timing.
You get the card of the Fool, a new opportunity coming towards you. Mm-hmm. Be open, be easy, be playful about it. Be like, I am, have the expectation, play the energetic game with it. I'm excited that they're going to reach out on Tuesday. I think Tuesday's a good day. I have the time for that on Tuesday. I can schedule a little time in the afternoon to reply to this email. Like, put a little time in your schedule, like on your calendar, like schedule like 15 or 30 minutes, like email reply for job, like put it in your calendar, like play an energetic game with it. Like, your mind doesn't know if it's true, and neither does the calendar, but you can put it out there and energetically create it.
I hear 11:30. Schedule a meeting.
We get the 8 of Cups. We feel like this is part of your path. And then we get the card of faith. So faith. And then the King of Swords is like, with the 5 of Pentacles, your thought can totally block this, but you can transform it with that Death card by being clear on your intentions and focusing on what do you want? What do you want with this? Like, this next round, do you expect this to be your job? Say, if this is meant for me, let it be easy. I know this is the perfect job for me. If not, it wouldn't be in my awareness. And have the expectation that it's all working out and you're definitely being guided. Like, there's the Hierophant card, part of your spiritual path.
Yes.
So
awesome.
Yeah. And what's meant for you will find you, and it will not go to anybody else. And if you have the confidence that if this is meant for me, it'll be easy, then it will be easy if it's the right thing for you. And I feel like just totally like, yes. Put some time in your schedule, like, just like, okay, I'm going to, have time to reply to this email and have time to, focus on whatever it is they want me to do. Because what if they decide not another round? What if they decide they want to just hire you? Like, what if that happens? Like, what if they just have the guidance of you are the right candidate for the job?
Yeah.
I hear divine knowing, like, okay, so we are going to move on to Elin, if you want to.
What's Elin?
Any messages for today?
Okay.
You are very welcome. We're going to tell you, hey, Elin, we are doing energy work these days.
Yes.
I have been doing energy sessions. I don't even know what Dave's cards are. So he's like energy sessions. We are doing energy sessions donation based right now. The PayPal is at the top, the link pinned to the top. We're doing donation based energy clearing sessions. You can donate. My regular session is $111. We have them on sale for $55. We are also being of service and offering donation based for whatever people can afford. We schedule a Reiki session. I do an energy clearing. I give you a report of whatever I find in your energy. I will say I have removed 5 plus 1 from Dave, 6 attachments to people in the last 2 weeks. I hadn't been doing Reiki as much. I've been called back to doing it. And Celia said to tell you, we are doing donation-based sessions. You can donate whatever you are able to, and then you can go to my website, crystal-intentions.com, and click on my name at the top, and at the bottom of my services, it says donation-based Reiki session, energy clearing session. So if you would like a session, like I said, we've removed 5 attachments in the last week, and
one big one for me.
And yes, as well as working on a curse for Dave. So.
Yeah,
and
so
somebody else. So
it's been a fun week.
Hey, Elin.
Yes.
Hello. Do you have anybody in your family lineage that's been a Freemason, a Shriner? For women, it's Eastern Star. There's some other things. Do you have any of that in your ancestral line that you are aware of?
Either side, either parent.
Yes.
So, or anybody you get married to.
If you do not follow if the lineage does not stay with that practice, you are a curse put upon you, a covenant, which we've recently learned about. Dave's family has that, and I had a client with that. So that's kind of been a strong thing. So if you have, or anybody else has a Freemason curse, you can reach out to me. We're working on releasing that. I would not have thought that's going to be a service I'm offering, but apparently it is. So now Dave is going to give you his message.
Okay, Elin. First card I get is emotions or energy in motion. So have you been working on doing your Kundalini, opening up your chakras, doing any kind of that energy movement work? I get the feeling that there's something that you're working on with your energy and moving of your energy. Keep it up. It's definitely the right direction.
Yes, I tried.
Yes. I can highly recommend Joe Dispenza has a breathing exercise along with the blessings of the energy centers 10. If you have the ways and means to purchase that, I think it's like $30 US, and it's probably one of the better things to help move that energy and get that moving in your system.
I think the next card's got a hint for you too.
Yep, and next one is ground from the roots. So there's that energy.
I feel like she's got a blockage there. The sacral energy's not moving. I feel like it's stopped.
Yes.
That
lower chakra blocked energy.
Which is apparently why we were talking to you about the energy, because apparently we're feeling that.
Yes. So grounding.
Feet on the earth.
Bare feet on the earth.
Bare feet on the earth.
Yeah, shoes. Our modern day shoes are probably the worst thing that has ever happened to our humanity. We're just not allowed to get that energy flowing through us, and
conflict with our boss.
Yeah. So go out and ground. Go hug a tree. Stick your feet in the stream. Go walk on the beach barefoot.
Put a little bit of Celtic salt in your water, or pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah. So get that grounding sensation. There's been lots of energy that's been projected at the earth from the sun, and anything you can do, definitely get that grounding sensation, and that would kind of help move that energy up.
Do you know walking on the beach is the best grounding thing that you can possibly do?
It's the best thing you can do.
Literally, the best grounding is walking on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got all the not electrons, you got the
Negative ions
that are from the sea and all that, and it's that's why everybody likes the beach. And then the last thing is inspiration hunt. So, are you looking for what
Go to the beach.
What your passions
like,
are?
Look, there's water on it. Go to flowing water. Go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
Go to the beach. There's some energy that you need to ground in it. It's going to change everything.
Release, because I get the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. I don't know what that one flipped over is. What? The 4 of Pentacles.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, she's been to the beach. Awesome.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful water. Awesome.
So we're going to read them the way they got laid out. So the 4 of Pentacles. In this card, I feel like sometimes there's something not being offered to you because it's like the offer is there, but 4s are about holding it back. So I feel like if somebody has offered you something, like, I don't feel like that person is offering you something good. I feel like that person is here nefarious. So not a word I normally speak.
Strings attached.
Like some kind of energy we don't feel is a good energy. Especially with the 5 of Swords being next to that. And 5s, like in this particular card, this person has that sword. They know the truth. The 4 swords are there, which is about the healing and seeing the truth for what this offer actually or situation is. This is part of your contract because you have the 3 of Pentacles next, which is this person you have a contract with. That person lack. You don't like your job, but why do you stay? Because they pay you. They don't pay you enough. They definitely don't pay you your worth. Where do you want to do instead? We get the, are you afraid of the new beginning? Because then we have the Fool, the Devil, the Tower, and then the Palace of Cups, which is about something that would be close to your heart. And then the Magician, the Emperor. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana underneath. If you don't think you're being divinely guided, you are. It's about, do you know your worth? Do you know your power? Are you letting the fear of not having money block you? Because this door right here is trying to open for you to something really good. To do your healing. I feel like some healing is your work. Ela, do you do any energy work? Have you had any, do you do Reiki? Like sometimes like a new opportunity is for you. Like I feel like you have a job that's hard on your body. And sometimes situations get, Dave feels it like
it's right here, right in my lower back.
I told Dave my thing recently. I'm like, when I'm doing my energy things on people, like my intention is like, if they have a block or they have something, like I feel it. So Dave now knows that's my awareness. So he could just feel that on my body and he felt it through his body as well.
And I get something about fear in the heart. There's some kind of fear.
Lack, not being provided for, not being accepted. I feel like you're supposed to be a healer. And I feel like it's about you stepping into that. Like I was trying to be a physical therapy assistant. That was being a very heavy burden on me, correct?
Yes.
Every time I got a different job, trying to make it work and push through.
It wasn't reciprocal.
It could not work. Like one job wanted me to do fraud, one, the floor was falling in, one stopped paying me. Like different things happened because you know what I meant to do? This work, the energy work. And I feel like the 2 4s here are saying, and the Emperor, that's 3 4s. Like, yes. Do you know that I do that through my energy work? I coach. I channel, I give guidance, doing this, coaching, same thing. Are you doing it? Like, are you holding yourself back from it? The Reiki lets me do that. Like, I find this in your energy field. This is the recommendation on how to work through that. Before I have a session, I talk to somebody, what's going on? Where are you energetically at? What do we need to energetically work on? Some people, I do a reading and then a Reiki session. And then like we work through stuff and then we do the healing. It's like a 2-part thing. You need to talk to somebody and then you need to help them move the energy.
Start a side hustle. Do that coaching as a side, something.
Take a Reiki course.
Yeah.
Sign up with me for a donation-based healing and see if you don't feel a difference with it and realize that's where the direction you're supposed to be going. Yeah. Because he is meant to do that. It is his contract with you. Do not blame him. He is fulfilling the contract he has with you. You are meant to do something else. And if you were comfortable in that job, you were going to stay in that job. And the only way to get you to leave is by somebody not being nice to you. So stop blaming him because he's doing his contract with you because you are, yes, do it. Are you doing it? Are you wanting to do spiritual coaching, Elin? I am in a group on Facebook, 30,000 people members. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm doing my Reiki in that group. I am selling my services. I am being booked every day. Like I have had a client every day for the last month. I'm doing Reiki. I'm doing tarot readings. I'm doing different things in this group. It's a monthly fee. You become part of the collective and then you can promote and sell your services. There are about 100 people in the collective that are doing their services. There are 30,000 members in the group. It's an investment. I make my money back every month. Every month I've been a member since June. I've made my money back. Send me an email and I will send you my link to my affiliate link to get you signed up. But like through doing that, like I've taken the work to do that. One of the lady who runs the group is actually getting ready to have a 5-week program on how to take your side hustle to be in your full-time job in the next 12 months. Brandy's new program. Awesome. So send me a thing and we can see about like, as soon as I stepped into mission, I got this guy. The next time I stepped into mission about doing energy work, I'm being booked all week. So by stepping into mission. So are you ready to step into mission? Because this person is just trying to do their job by making you leave. Like my one job, the only way they made me leave, they stopped paying me. Like okay, I guess crazy. That's a pretty good sign. I'm going to stop. Yeah. And then I got a job for fraud that wanted me to do fraud. And then I got another job that the floor was collapsing and they couldn't get my password for the computer. And then another one where I got COVID for 2 months. And then another one that never had to work. Like I pushed to do therapy. Clearly not my path. This my path. So same for you. It's time to step into mission. And we're at 2 hours. Are you ready to go get your feet on the grass?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks everyone for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, Elin. It was fun having coffee and cards with you.
It's been fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this and I will be back next Saturday.
Okay, so we will be back next Saturday at 9 a.m. our time. Everyone have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.